Start. Thank you so much for joining the iPitch Ask Me Anything session today with Vasu Guruswamy from Lavni Ventures. We're very excited to have you all here. As you know, iPitch is larger than ever with 11 coalition partners that have come together to support social entrepreneurs across India. This year, we have come together with a pot size of 5 million USD. And of course, all shortlisted entrepreneurs get access to Artha's network of impact investors and incubators that run over 1,200. And yeah, this is basically ties into our objective of wanting to bridge the gap between social entrepreneurs and investors. And this session in itself is a step towards that, giving you the opportunity to directly speak with the coalition partner, the investor, and learn more about their investment thesis. So the format of the session is the first 10 minutes. Vasu here is going to introduce Lavni Ventures, the kind of startups they're looking to support their investment thesis, followed by a 20 minutes Q&A session where you can raise your hands, and Rohan here will basically ask you to unmute yourself and just go ahead with your question. Or of course, if you're comfortable typing in the questions into the chat box, please feel free to do that as well. So I'm now over to you, Vasu.
Thank you, Akshata. Hello, everyone. Nice to have an opportunity to address the interested entrepreneurs in terms of introducing Lavni Ventures and also giving you an overview of what we will be looking at as one of the sponsors and also investing fund. Very briefly, Lavni Ventures is focused on investment that addresses deep technologies and also technologies that create social impact. So Lavni Ventures exists in US and in India, and my focus here is I'm going to be talking about the Lavni Ventures in India as the main item of focus. So Lavni Ventures India is a micro fund, which is a very early stage fund. Often we are probably the first institutional investors coming in as a full-fledged investor, and the way we like to work with the investors is I'll just step you through 3 or 4 steps. We are a group of people who have worked internationally in corporates running multi-billion-dollar businesses, and it's a way of giving back that we are actually investing in startups that are creating social impact using technology. And what we look for is typically we like to get to know the startup quite early in its developmental stage. The validation and the prototyping just when you're having 1 or 2 customers, maybe even earlier, or just when you're beginning to make revenue. That's the stage that we like to get to know the startup. And the areas that we focus in terms of the our interest for investment are rural health, education. We do take a look at housing, water, agri tech, and another one that could be is energy transition. In other words, any kind of a move towards a cleaner and greener world where your solution fits in and starts making those changes. Every step that you take makes a difference. It is also very important to say where we do not invest, so that it's kind of clear to you. We don't go towards fintech, even with social impact, because we believe we don't have the background or the value add that we bring to the table. So it's just easy to fintech, social platforms, e-commerce are areas that we generally stay away, crypto and various other things like that. Sometimes, the people talk about social impact in this. So that's why I'm listing. Our ticket sizes are about 0.5 crore to 1.5 crores is our ticket size in terms of rupees. And as I said, we like to engage with the startup at an early enough stage. And typically, we would like to have at least a 3 to 6 months association with the startup, helping them advising them, mentoring them, getting to know them well. Know them meaning there are two thems. One is the management team and the other is your business. What's happening in your business, what kind of a market are you addressing, and we being people who have run multi-billion-dollar businesses, and we are spread across US, UK, and India. Our key, the founding members, we bring a lot of experience in a practical sense of making a business successful, growth, how to address the customer, strategic thinking. These are the kind of areas where we help. And there are certain domains like software technology, energy, material science, where we actually have deep tech knowledge also. So we put this team together. We have, ex-CFOs, ex-COOs, CEOs of $15 billion, $30 billion businesses who are in the core team, who are available, to be as advisors or on the board. And after the 3 to 6 months of getting to know the company and the company knows us, we like a long-term, mutually, loving relationship. We don't want to be something that we want to, we trusting ourselves and saying that, hey, we are going to bring value. We want you to acknowledge that, yes, we are helping your thought process, your approach, that we are adding value, and we are humble enough to listen to you to say, if you think that we are not adding value, generally we are happy to walk away, because we don't have any such ideas that we're going to be able to help everybody. That doesn't, I don't think that's realistic. And we build a high bandwidth relationship. In other words, after investment, we typically will be working with the company on a monthly meeting basis, or a meeting every 2 months. And often we are on the board, either as the board member or as an advisory or as an observer, and also advisory roles. And we do look for, if you happen to be a lead investor, that's our preferred position, but not always. The door is open for, if you have someone else who's co-investing with us, who is coming in as a lead, we are happy to work with them. Just as an example, this fund is new in India, so we have already, announcement has come out about our first investment. It was co-invested with Social Alpha and IIT Bombay, and Sign from IIT Bombay, and Keiretsu, Mumbai Angels, all these investing groups. And right now we are looking at EdTech and areas like that. That's the rural education that I said, tier 2, tier 3. In fact, we get very excited when we get opportunities from tier 2, tier 3 towns, and entrepreneurs are coming from there, and they're bringing some brilliant solution, and we are able to help them fill some gaps. And what do I mean by that? We see a successful business team as one that it's like a big jigsaw puzzle. Maybe you have 20 pieces. You got to put all those pieces together to have a successful business. Okay, that can be strategy, sales, marketing. It can be, obviously execution, supply chain. If there is this thing, or product development, technology, various pieces have to come together. And what we find is that there are times when the founding team has some gaps, like a few pieces of the puzzle are missing. Okay, so we step in to help during that period, the angel to seed or seed to Series A. That's the strength that we bring, and we do work very closely with the team, and we are very happy to help teams that are seeking for help. Okay, but we typically want the idea already validated, at least in the market. So we are not at the very early ideation stage. We are not an incubator or an accelerator. We are looking for your idea having been tested. You may have a couple of customers. You're just beginning to make revenue, and you're beginning to grow. That's the stage that we jump in, and we help you get to that Series A. That's our goal. And often we are very happy to hand you over to the next level of investment when you go to a Series A or something, and very happy about your success. So that kind of gave you, I kind of gave you a high level overview. I think I covered all the key points. There were sectors of interest. Our thesis, that's what aligns with the sectors of interest, our thought process, how we engage with the company, what we look for, and also our ticket sizes given, and are we ready, Akshata, to open up for questions or?
Sure. Rohank, maybe we could start with a few of the FAQs.
Yeah. In fact, I got one question which has been like very repetitive in the FAQ section also, and over the sessions which we have in the past. It is, I want to understand, apart from funding, how do you support the portfolio companies?
Okay, great question. This is where our mentoring aspect comes in. Okay, just to give you a very quick thesis, all of you are welcome to go to lovemeventures.com website, do some exploration. You will see the people, their background, what we bring to the team. We ourselves are very young. We are about 3 years old, but all of us together, we probably have, I don't know, maybe 200 years of corporate experience, the 6 of us. So don't judge our age by that, but just be happy that we are happy to play with you and support you fully. But to answer that question on how else do you support the portfolio, actually, let me just put one point very clear. If, and in fact, this happens, there are opportunities that come up to us where they want the money and they're not very interested in anything else. And our simple answer is no, thank you very much. We are not going to be investing in that because we are not financial investors. Okay, we don't want a relationship where we just put the money and then hope that it becomes a success and we just maybe keep a very minimal kind of relationship. So I'm just kind of addressing this from a corollary point of view, your question. We actually like to get engaged in your strategy, your market understanding. Okay, what is your go-to-market strategy? How is your network, either from your portfolio, your domain perspective, your market, or even from investors' perspective? Can we help you take you to the next level of your pitching? The next round. Can we help you bring investors? Because we work a lot with co-investors. I mean, right? Even worldwide, depending on the topic, we can go to OGCI or Chevron. Of course, these tickets are big sizes, but just to give you an idea, because we are also international investors. Okay, we have a Lovely Ventures USA fund, USA, where we do a lot of high-tech, deep tech investments, SaaS and IoT and robotics and drones and all these kind of investments are there. So I welcome you to go look at the web page to get an idea of the kind of people we have and the touch points, our existing growing portfolio, which is a young portfolio. You can look at that and potentially you will get a clearer idea. But I hope I was able to answer the other than finance, what kind of areas we help type of question. Okay. Technology, product development, software, there is a lot of experience in this team. So we can advise in terms of, your stack, your architect, not so much in the technical detail, but in the strategy of how to approach things. Yeah. I hope that helps answer the question. Yeah.
Thanks, Vasu. So we'll go to the next question in the chat box. Vinay asks, do you invest only in tech-led or tech-driven startups?
The simple answer is yes. The reason is we see technology as a key factor that allows the startup to scale. Okay. When a startup is either buying another technology to scale or they don't have any not too much of a technology, the scaling aspect becomes quite difficult. So there is a difference when an angel invests or individuals invest for whatever reason they like the thing, and when the fund invests. And a fund invests, we have a fiscal fiduciary responsibility of generating returns, even if our return target is very moderate compared to the classic VCs. We have to generate some return to the investors. And without scaling, that ability to generate returns to the investors becomes difficult, and the scaling is made possible through technology. So therefore, we have also learned that we add maximum value when the technology is part of the solution, because we are all operations people, technologists, deep technology companies, so that's another reason why that helps us add value easily. Okay, I hope that answers the question. Yeah.
Thanks, Vasu. There's another question in the private chat. Do you invest in value-added functional beverage using freeze-dry technology products with an Indian patent published and sold 3,000 units in prototype stage? Would you invest in such a startup?
I don't say no without taking at least or giving a good 1 to 2 hour listen to the entrepreneurs. Okay, this is another big difference, if I may say so, what we have learned with the rest of the VC world, because we look at about 400 companies a year. The first look, okay, without them pitching, either the pitch deck or whatever. And that's literally, I don't know what that amounts to, probably more than a company a day. That's the kind of flow we have from worldwide, including India. And out of that, probably we listen to pitches of about 80 to 100 companies. I have a minimum of a 2-hour session with the entrepreneur or the founders. So off the cuff, three things we look for. Is there a significant social impact? Is there a sustainable business model? Is there technology that allows them to scale? This is part of our go, no go process definition. So I repeat it just for everyone's understanding. Is there a significant social impact? The significant is an operative word. Is there a business model? Is it sustainable? Third one is there a scalability with application of technology? If the three boxes are ticked, I want to listen to the pitch. So I hope, because it's what you gave as a 2-sentence description, I can imagine 100 different things. Okay, so I'm happy to take it offline and take it later, and they can contact me, and very happy to look at the thing, because we are going to be, as one of the people working as a sponsor of iPitch, along with Will Grow, Artha Foundation, we're going to be looking at these hundreds of applications that are already coming in. So happy to. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much, Vasu. Another question in the chat box is by Nilesh. He wants to understand if Lavani Ventures would be interested in investing in a product which is related to the SDG 6 goal, which is water, sanitation, hygiene.
Answer is absolutely yes. In fact, our social impact index is derived from UN SDGs. Okay, we actually have a valuation scorecard where our team rates the company and their solution in those, wherever it's applicable out of those 17 SDG items. Okay, and we have a scorecard because, as suppose we are looking at 4 or 5 companies, they are all looking strong, and we need to make a decision on 2 out of the 5, let's say. This kind of evaluation scorecard is what helps us kind of, differentiate and pick the ones that we like. So the answer is, yes, it is. It's an area of interest.
Thanks, Vasu. Moving on to the next question by Santosh. He wants to understand, how does Lavani Ventures evaluate revenue in a manner to determine pre-seed or seed stage?
How does Lavani Ventures evaluate revenue? Is that the question? I'm not fully clear.
Yeah,
what was the question, please?
Understand how revenue is considered and in which manner to determine pre-seed and seed stage startup.
So, okay, this is I will answer to the best of my understanding, because pre-seed, seed, Series A, these are all interpreted in many different ways by different people. I don't think that there is some kind of an international standard that defines, you just go and read what is pre-seed or what is seed. To my knowledge, it doesn't exist. And we are running a different kind of a energy sector, $30 million fund. I'm a venture partner in US. And we have learned that there is no specific definitions. They're just rough guidelines that exist. So the way we see is pre-seed, typically, about the ideation, validation, the various stages that companies go through. Pre-seed means it would be very surprising if there is any revenue. They're probably at the angel stage. Seed stage, we would be looking at the fact that they have a prototype. They've started going to some customers. They're already generating some revenue from some customers. That's the way our way of looking at it. I hope it answers the question. If it doesn't, feel free to knock me on the head and explain what is the precise definition. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Vasu. I hope that answers your question to the person who asked the question. Moving on to the next question, we have a question by Dipen Modi, who asks, in case of technology-driven livelihoods focused social ventures, which are prototyping and haven't reached the MVP stage yet, is there any specific technology readiness level, example TRL 6, which you could look at?
I mean, TRL, we do apply that in when we really move into deep tech that requires a lot of R&D. For example, we are working with IIT Madras. We are part of some incubation centers. We are kind of partnering with some of them. But that's not very easy to apply in certain software development stages, because TRL is more for R&D type of thing where you do the path is better defined in engineering and technology development. For software, we typically don't apply that. That's the honest answer I can give. Now, if there are no customers, if they're pre-MVP, if they have no customers, then that would be a bit too early for Loveney.
Thanks, Vasu. Moving on to the next question. I have a question in the private chat. The person asks, we are a drone-based service provider, startup for agriculture, and we have in-hand pre-orders of more than 25 drone deployment for pest service. Are we eligible for investment by Loveney Ventures?
Yeah, I mean, again, this is definitely we would have to look deeper. I can see that drone-based service provider, 3 orders. What that means in a practical revenue term, where are they in that revenue curve? Have they started recognizing some revenue? Have they raised funding before? What is their service solution? What is the moat that they're building? What makes them, differentiate themselves, and why they think they're going to be successful? So we will be looking at all of those kind of things in order to see whether that's a fit for Loveney thesis.
Thanks, Vasu. Moving on to the next question in the chat box. It's by Laishram Prabhadevi, who says that they are an entrepreneur and are a master in food processing and aromatic medicine. And they basically want to explore the area of agribusiness, I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong over here. And they want to understand if Loveney Ventures would be interested in investing in their product and technology. They want to make medicinal products involving tea.
So medicinal products involving, and then I lost the thing. Was that?
Yeah, I'm quite not clear on the question. Laishram, if you would like to unmute yourself and ask your question, please do that.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I am comfortable in Hindi.
Yeah.
Okay, you are comfortable in Hindi. I'm mildly comfortable in Hindi.
तो सर मैं पिछली 10 साल से एक फूड प्रोसेसिंग की ब्रांच चला रही हूँ. उस लोगों को जो काम नहीं है, वो यूथ जो अनएम्प्लॉय है, उन लोगों को काम दे रहा हूँ, ट्रेनिंग भी दे रहा हूँ. वो लोगों को नया छोटा बिजनेस शुरू करने के लिए हम गाइड कर रहे हैं, इंस्पिरेशन दे रहा है. एज ए मास्टर ट्रेनर ऑफ एरोमेटिक मेडिसिन, आई हैव the training to UP, the Kanos Fragrance and Flavor Center. I have knowledge of the aromatic and medicine. There are a lot of medicine live in Manipur. If we can help the human views, जो लोग हैं ना जो दवा समझकर ये नहीं यूज करते, तो मैं एक टेक्नोलॉजी आइडिया उसमें डाल के एक टेस्टफुल टी बना रहे हैं. मणिपुर में बहुत चलता है, 2014 में हमने लॉन्च किया था. क्योंकि ये आइडिया बहुत बढ़िया है, तो मैं उसको मार्केट में प्रोड्यूस करने से रोक रहा है. क्योंकि कुछ पैसा वाले मेरा जो आइडिया जो चुरा लिया, तो मैं खाली हाथ रह गया ना सर. तो मैं उसके लिए बहुत पैसे की जरूरत है, इसलिए वो एक्सपोर्टेबल प्रोडक्ट है, हेल्पफुल प्रोडक्ट है. उसमें जो प्रोड्यूस करेंगे तो हम बिजनेस बड़ी बिजनेस प्लान होगा. तो इसमें हम काम करना चाहता है. एक मेडिसिन लिप है, हम अभी भी बना भी रहा है. कोरोना के टाइम में जो ये पीने से दिन में 3 बार पीने से प्रोटेक्ट हो जाता है। तो मणिपुर में तो इसी में हम स्टार्टअप करना चाहते हैं, इन्वेस्टमेंट लेना चाहते हैं ये प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए। तो मेरे पास
sorry to, from what I understand, and please, people who have better Hindi knowledge than me, correct me if I got it wrong. Definitely you are exploring the idea and you are at an early stage where you want to increase the scope of the aromatic compounds, and there are things that people know, but they're treating it as very special cases, and you want to increase the usage, popularize it, and bring it to the bigger market. But from what I understand, you are at a very early stage. You have the idea, you are thinking about it, and you want to make a business plan, if I got it right. So that is very welcome. But for Lavni, that is too early a stage. If you have already created some products and you're beginning to identify a product market fit with the some customer traction beginning to happen, then Lavni would be more interested in looking at what you're doing. But if you're not in the stage where you're at the ideation stage, not in the validation stage, or in the let's say market penetration stage, that would be very early for Lavni.
तो सर वो पहले तो खुद की प्रोडक्ट करता है, अभी जो एक नया प्रोडक्ट शुरू करना चाहते हैं एरोमेडिसिन।
What's your revenue?
हाँ?
आपने कमाना
रेवेन्यू कितना है आपके रेवेन्यू कितना है? टर्नओवर कितना है?
1 crore है।
1 crore है, okay. Then we can send the material, and we are happy to look at it, because we need to go a bit deeper and understand what is it that you're trying to do in terms of the what is your vision and what are you trying to do. Okay, that we would be very interested in, because if you're making 1 crore turnover, that's worth discussing, because that means that you have already tested a few things. You got a market penetration, and we need to understand the market, and it will be very interesting. Yeah, sure, Laishram. Yes. Okay.
आप iPitch के हमारे पास हिंदी एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म्स भी हैं, तो आप उसको भर सकते हैं और अपने प्रॉब्लम का जो आप प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट जो है आपका, और क्या आप जनरेट कर रहे हैं, आपका रेवेन्यू, क्या आपने लाइवलीहुड जो आप कह रहे थे आपने जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्रिएट किए हैं, उसके बारे में ये सारी चीजें जो आप डिटेल्स आप बोल रहे हैं, आप इन सबको उस एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म में भरिए। होगा ये कि सारे जो पार्टनर्स हैं वो आपके एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म को देखेंगे, तो जिसको भी लगेगा कि ये उनका सेक्टर में है, वो आपको फिर हम शॉर्टलिस्ट करके आगे प्रोसेस होगा ये। तो आप जरूर iPitch पे अप्लाई करिए, iPitch के हिंदी फॉर्म को भरिए, ताकि ये सारे जो 11 पार्टनर्स हैं वो आपके बिजनेस को देख सके।
हाँ मैडम, पहले तो मेरा खुद की बिजनेस है, अभी जो मेरा नया है ये मेडिसिन में बेस है। मेडिसिन लिप से हम एक टेक्नोलॉजी आइडिया बना के, इनोवेटिव आइडिया डाल के एक हर्बल टी बनाना चाहते हैं, एक नई स्टार्टअप करना चाहते हैं।
हाँ, तो आप वो देख लीजिए, जो आपका जिसका टर्नओवर है उसका आप एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म भर सकते हैं, और फिर आगे हम उसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। अभी एक्चुअली टाइम इज ऑलमोस्ट लास्ट 1 minute. Any other कोई और क्वेश्चन रोहांग that we'd want to just
there are a couple of questions actually. Vasu, can I go ahead and ask them?
Go ahead, please. Yeah, I'm okay for 3, 4, 5 minutes. I'm okay. Not a major issue. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Vasu. So there's a question which asks, are deep tech healthcare ventures eligible for an investment from Lavni?
Answer is yes. Depends on the stage. Yes.
Okay. The next question, we are MVP stage startup, and we are going to start over manufacturing within 2 months and start deploying our drones on more than 50,000 acres, but we do not have any customers yet because we are working with large farmer communities in 4 states to get pre-orders. This is in continuation to the drone question which was asked earlier.
Understood. So yes, that they still haven't crossed that stage of the validation stage. So that's what we would be looking for.
Okay, great. Santosh, can you unmute yourself and ask your question, because I'm quite not clear about your question in the chat box, if that's possible.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Vasu, and thank you, Artha teams, for providing this platform to meet some PE and VCs. So my question here, just what I wanted to say is that we are into real estate web services, and this company was incorporated in the month of June this year, and we have done all the checklists, tick marks. We have gone live from almost 2 weeks now, and we have generated a sales revenue of nearby 26,000 rupees as if now, and we have not spent much on the digital platform still. It's only through our database what we had, and we were able to create the some traction in the website. So in this stage, whether it's too early for us to go and meet the PE and VCs, or should we run this model for another 2 months or 3 months, and then put together we can go and see?
So definitely, if you can run it for 2 or 3 more months, that is your finances and your organization allows it, you should. Okay. Let me be very honest. I'm a VC, but I'm going to shoot myself in my foot. Going and taking money from anyone when you don't need it is a totally unnecessary thing to do. Okay. People will go out and raise money only when that is the only option. A PE, forget it. PE comes at a much later stage in your growth level. So it's a VC you're talking about. Okay. PE, let's not mix, because the VCs come first and then the PEs come much later. Series D, E, F, G, something like that. But just to put it very simply, when you give equity from your company in order to get money, that is the costliest money that you are obtaining in the market. Okay. The best money are things like grants, which are looking for some value, some social impact. You got to look at that if you have some social impact. I'm not clear on that. The second one would be, can you run it on debt? That would be the cheaper. And the costliest thing, the third option is equity. Okay. Because nobody gives a debt to a startup, you look at equity because of people who are interested in higher returns. But you are giving away a part of your company. So do not, please forget that. Thank you. Yeah.
So actually, when we have to develop a technology, and that's a cost to us today, when we don't have that much of support. So
then you need to go to angels. Okay. You need to go to angels, family, friends, and there are the 3 Fs. They always say, I don't know whether you know about the 3 Fs, family, friends, and fools is what they say. Okay. That's the universal joke. Okay. But that's just, don't take it too serious. So it's a people who believe in you without sufficient, very, very early stage. They look at Santosh and say, I just like him. I trust him. Here is the money. That's it. That's the kind of people who will put money at that stage. Okay. When you're, So that would be my answer. And later on, other people will step in. All the best. All the best.
Thank you.
Awesome. Rohang, any more questions? I think we can close.
We're done with the questions. Thank you so much, Vasu, for being so patient.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining this session, and thank you, Vasu, for taking the time to do this. I hope.
Thank you so much to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nilesh. Thank you. And please do apply to iPitch and attend upcoming sessions to know more about all of the coalition partners. And it was a pleasure, Vasu. Thanks a lot for all the insights that you shared today.
Thank you. Thank you to the entire WillGrow team and all the participants and all the people who asked the questions and those who didn't ask also. Hope it was useful to all of you. Thank you very much. And looking forward to, interacting with some of you or through the application process later on. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Vasu.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.